Hello everybody, this is Realtor Dan here. Last time we talked about the process of getting a pre-approval and why that is so important. And assuming that you're already pre-approved, we're going to go into the next step, step number 2 in buying a house or buying a property. And there are 3 solutions that we know of when it comes to picking a property to live in. And number 1 is to buy a house, single family, duplex, triplex, quadruplex, or aka fourplex. Number 2 would be buying an condo or townhouse. And the third one is renting a property. And we all know that renting a property sucks, so we're just going to cover the 2 possibilities in buying a property today. Okay? We're going to cover only the positives because we're optimists here. So here are the positives, or the pros of buying a property. And as a disclaimer, I want to point out that there's no one size fits all when it comes to picking a type of property that you want to live in. Okay? For some people, the condo is a much better choice. For others, single family or duplex or triplex or quadruplex is a much better choice. And also, depending on how much money you have in terms of the amount that you have to put down as a down payment and the amount that you got pre-approved for in the loan will somewhat limit how much of a home that you could buy. Okay? That's part of the reason why you got pre-approval. I want you guys to open your mind and open your heart as to what kind of a property that you want to purchase, okay? Because at different points in your life, different properties will be a better fit for you. It will better suit you. Let's cover the top reasons why a condo would be a better idea for you. Number 1, condos are less expensive. On average, condos cost $10,000 less than houses in America. And a lower price means a lower down payment and lower mortgage payments. The number 2 reason why condos are better than houses is because there are no repairs or maintenance, at least at the exterior of your house. While your neighbor who owns a home is raking the leaves in their lawn, they're mowing their lawn, they're doing gardening, they're cutting their hedges, they're cleaning the gutter, they're shoveling snow in the wintertime, whatever have you. While they're maintaining their yard, painting the exterior, cleaning the gutters, doing all this extra work, people who own condos could just sit by the pool and enjoy a pina colada, and now non-alcoholic, of course, and they could go on ski trips, they could go on surfing trips, they could go hang out within the confines of their own home, they could sleep in, they could do whatever they want. The exterior of the home in the condo is owned by the HOA, which stands for Homeowners Association. And because of the ownership of the exterior by the Homeowners Association, the Homeowners HOA take care of all the exterior modifications, they take care of all the exterior maintenance and repairs. So you have nothing to worry about. That frees up your time for other pursuits. Easy. Easy peasy, fresh and squeezy. Number 3 reason why condos are good is because usually they're located in better locations. Because condos are smaller and more densely packed, they tend to be in close proximity to downtown or the shopping centers, or where all the action is happening within the city. That's where usually the condos are. Not necessarily true for all condos, but true for many of them. The number 4 reason why condos are better than homes is because of all the amenities that comes along with the condo. For example, condos usually have a swimming pool, a community pool, or a community jacuzzi. Many times condos also come with a children's playground. Other shared amenities may include tennis courts, basketball courts, golf courses, jogging areas, hiking trails. Sometimes they even come with a park, where it's located right next to a park, which is very convenient. The condo owner the condo owner may have access to all these amenities without even leaving their property. The number 5 reason why condos are better than homes is because within condos, you could develop more and deeper social connections within the homes. Because within condos, within a small plot of land, it's densely populated with many floors of different people and families. And many times, the types of people who live in condos tend to live a similar lifestyle, or they have a similar background. And because of that, many times you could develop a relationship with many of these types of people, and there is a much more of a community feel to the condo atmosphere. Now we're gonna get into the reasons why houses are better than condos. Number 1, you get to own the land. With condo owners, they technically do not own the land in which their property resides. And the term real estate in Spanish, royal estate, entails that the person who owns the royal estate owns the land in which that royal estate resides. But with condos, they're technically not even real estates because they don't own the land. So is it better to own the land or not own the land? You tell me. And because you own the land, you could build a backyard pool, you could build a fish pond, you could build a basketball court, you could build play flag football, you could play soccer, you could do anything you want in your backyard. It's yours. And because it's your private property, you could have your kids play within the confines of the fenced backyard and not have to worry about whether your kid is, hanging out with some strange adult in the community park or whatnot. And the number 2 reason why homes are better than condos is because you could customize your home any which way you like. One of the inherently great disadvantages of owning a condo is you have to keep everything on the exterior uniform. You cannot modify the exterior of your house to any color you want. You cannot modify it at all. You have to keep it uniform according to the HOA. However, with the house, you could paint your house purple with pink polka dots if you want. You could build a flower bed in your front yard. You could, build like I said, fish pond in your backyard and make it a wild animal reservation or whatever. You could build a playground. You could build a tree house for your children. You could do anything you want. You could modify it, customize it to your heart's desire, and which makes it your personal home, and which would make it a much more of a which would give you much more personality to your home. Let's put it like this. Condos are like iOS and houses are more like Android. Which one's better? You tell me. Number 3 reason why you want to buy a house instead of a condo is because in a house, there's always room to grow. And this is closely related to the land factor. But if you want to knock down a wall in your house and create a bigger room, or if you want to build another wall and create another room, that is entirely up to you. Also, in some areas, you can also build a guest house in your backyard if you would like. Another option would be in California because of the dense population in Los Angeles County. In some areas, the city will give permits freely to those who want to convert the garage into another unit so that they could potentially live in that unit and rent out their main house, or live in the main house and rent out the unit, or give that unit to your sister, your mom, your dad. I don't know why you want to do that, but this option is always there. The number 4 reason why houses are better than condos is because houses are better at accommodating lifestyle changes. For example, some HOAs do not allow for you to work certain jobs. Among all the aspects of life that an HOA can control within your life, they could even control aspects of your life, including the types of job that you can have or cannot have. Just think of HOA as living in a communist government system. For example, if you want to start a plumbing business, you can often do that from your house. However, you can never do that from an HOA-controlled apartment or a condo. And the same is true with living arrangements. In condos, they are very regulated on how many people can live in your unit at one time. So let's say your sister-in-law or your brother and their children wants to move in because they have nowhere else to turn. They want to crash at your place for at least a month or until they could get back on their feet. If the KGB, also known as the HOA, finds out, they will infiltrate your house and they will kick out your families or relatives. On the other hand, if you own your own house and are not controlled by the HOA, you could have as many people living in there as you would like. The number 5 reason why houses are better than condos is because houses are generally easier to sell than condos. Condos could be very hard to sell in a bad market. And because of the uniformity of the structure and because they're not unique in any sense, people who are in a slow market will be very hard pressed to sell their house, condo. On the other hand, because of the individuality of each house and the uniqueness of a new character of each house that the owner can customize, there's a greater likelihood that it will appeal to different people who are looking for a home. So it's definitely easier to sell a house in any market than it is to sell a condo. So there are the top 5 reasons to buy a condo and the top 5 reasons to buy a house. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, hey, please hit the notification button and please hit the subscribe button and follow me on facebook.com/HiRealtorDan. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, peace. Easy peasy, sweet, fresh and squeezy. Easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy, square.